Here we go. Mattel Electronics. The Mattel, BurgerTime. There's a really good BurgerTime port, obviously, for the Intellivision. That was a really good port. Let's move a couple things around here. Back end stuff. Let's see what we get here. Oh. Joystick or keyboard. I don't know what the keyboard keys are, but we'll figure it out. Oh, it's going to tell us. Wow. Press the space bar to start the game. Press the O key. Oh. Well, I would have liked to see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Pause, hit escape. To reset, hit control. Okay, and then stop. Hit the arrow keys. And the pepper is a space bar. All right. Hey, it's more my speed. I like that. Graphics-wise, it's not bad. Sound is obviously, we're hearing a simulation of a PC speaker. Oh, that's not good. There's always a challenge, no matter what the game was. If it was a vertical arcade game, like BurgerTime is a vertical game, right? So you got to figure out, what are you going to do with that real estate? How are you going to take a vertical arcade game and turn it into something that runs on a horizontal monitor, right? How do you do it? Do you lay something out? Oh, I don't want to do that, but I also like that this is a little bit more forgiving on the old sprite detection. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, that worked. Alright. Of course, that's a much more useful trick when you get them up higher. You know that the sound when the bonus item appears and it goes doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There's a somebody remind me what this thing is called, but there was a series of MP3s released a while back. This version is also much more forgiving when it comes to a lot of things, but making the corners. That sound right there. So there were these. That guy should have got me like 3 times. All right, yeah, this is my new favorite version. This is the only version I play now. I don't play the other versions. So there were these the arcade MP3s, and basically they were just these collections. It was supposed to ambient arcade just came to me. And it was like by year. It was like, hey, this is what an arcade was supposed to sound like in 1985 or whatever. I think there's 3 of them, and then they... Oh, I ran into that guy. But that's okay, though. That's okay. And anyway, if you've listened to them, you know what the sounds are, right? Like there's always... Look at this. This is the only version I play now. The other versions are all garbage. This is the only one for me. But anyway, there's a sound in there, and then not that sound, but the one where the is in there. And it's pretty early on in the clip. It's like within the first minute or so. And if you listen to the Retroist podcast, which is one of my favorite podcasts of all time, I mean, the Retroist is a classic, and not just a good podcast, but a good guy. Just a guy that's one of those guys that, more and more, the older I get, you see a lot of people, not even people, like I just see accounts, like some random account that's not like, I don't know who the person is. I don't know, anything like that. And they're just like, hey, this is an old game. And they post a thing and they're trying to get followers on Twitter and stuff like that. And it's just them getting on that retro bandwagon and just trying to, and not trying to be a gatekeeper, you know what I mean? Because everybody's welcome to play old games and stuff like that. I'm just kind of going off on a weird tangent here, but there's people where you can just tell they're just like trying to make a buck off of the old stuff that we like and the old stuff that we play, So anyway, and where I was going with that is Retroist 100% not that guy. Retroist is one of those guys that just lives and breathes retro things like that, right? Anyway, the whole point I was going is that that little sound clip that's at the beginning of, or that the bonus item in this is at the beginning of his podcast, and he uses that as his intro music, and it goes do like that, and then right before it goes, it's alive. But so when I'm playing this, that's every time I hear that sound, I'm thinking, oh, the Retroist podcast. The Retroist, by the way, has a Discord server. If you follow him on Patreon, and it is walked right into a sausage. It is a very well cultivated server. Like, it's very organized, and it's very lots of good retro conversations, not just video games and stuff like that, but all sorts of retro stuff. So anyway, the Retroist does not need me to plug his stuff because you guys all know who the Retroist is. But anyway, that was a long way to say two things. One, that I think he is definitely a guy that really lives and breathes retro stuff, but also he's a nice guy, and also he has BurgerTime in the introduction of his podcast. So I don't know. I was going to say I don't know how we got there, but did I pepper that guy? Am I out of peppers? No, I have 3 peppers. I don't know why I didn't pepper him. You gotta kind of give it a little head start on the pepper on this one. This is fantastic port. I was not expecting anything nearly this fun. Oh, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna beat this first level right now. All right, I'm gonna focus, and all I'm gonna talk about is hamburgers. My favorite hamburgers. I do like Five Guys hamburgers. We have. Oh, that was bad. I had to do that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pepper your face, dude. We have a Five Guys burgers by me. I like Five Guys. A lot of people like Whataburger. If you got a favorite chain maybe that other people have heard of, toss it out in the chat. People love Whataburger. I grew up, there's so many Whataburgers around here that it's not a special thing for me. Whataburger, in a way, its selling point. Oh, you know what I'm doing? On the other version, my fire button is the control button, and so I've been hitting control instead of spacebar, which is spacebar is this. Five Guys, Adam says Five Guys is too expensive. You are not lying. Like, I went to Five Guys one time I took my kids there, and I was like, oh, we'll go get burgers, and it was like 40 something bucks or whatever, for burgers, and like the 3 of us split a large fry. Yeah, it's crazy expensive. All right, here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to get these guys lined up. We're going to try to make some burgers like that. Come on over here, little buddy. Come on over here, little buddy. All right. We'll squish you. Oh. I peppered your face! What happened? I'll tell you another one that gets a lot of people will defend around here is Sonic. And Sonic, to me, the thing is about Sonic is just like, it's not that it's bad. Sonic's really good. But like in my head, Sonic is like one step above McDonald's. And I don't mean in quality, but I just mean in like availability. I was talking online with somebody and they were like, oh, you know, there was a Sonic, you know, I drove 50 miles to go to a Sonic. And I'm like, dude, like I looked one time and I think there's like 20 something Sonics within a 5 to 10 minute drive. I mean, they're everywhere. I mean, my town, has less than 30,000 people and we have either 3 or 4 Sonics. So, I mean, the Sonics are just literally all over the place here, you know. So, it's not that they're not good. It's just not like a special treat, you know. I just can't focus on this. I do like this version. I really, really like this version. And you can see what I was talking about turning a horizontal or a vertical game horizontal, what they've done over there in the bottom left. See, they've got the burgers kind of showing. Okay. See if I can, oh, pepper alert. Okay, we're gonna get a guy. We're gonna do this. All 4 guys. Okay, there's gonna be a guy that drops down there. There's a guy there. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm bad at cooking hamburgers, and I'm worse at making hamburgers in this game. I don't know why. I wish it weren't so. Those guys will come up here. I waited too long. Okay, that should get that one all the way down. Got that one all the way down. That's a lot easier if I can do them all like this. Can I get somebody to come over here? Yeah, that guy. Take your time there, buddy. And then that guy's coming. Nope. My finger is off the keys and I was holding that down with my knuckle. Okay, where's that guy going? Just go right there. Oh boy, okay. Can we get everybody over there? I'm going to run right into that guy. Nope. Alright. Oh. Come on, you Burger Meister Burger. Good gravy. So what else we got? Whataburger, we got Sonic, we got Five Guys. You know, Whataburger is open 24 hours. And so that's their claim to fame, is that so I wouldn't say, you know, it's not like that they're great, but they're open at 3 in the morning. I'm going to go get a Whataburger after this stream. Oh, if I beat level 2, I'm buying everybody on the stream a hamburger. but you have to come to Boat Fest to collect. Oh, no. It does seem like it's a safe bet that I would never have to pay on. But Boat Fest was just announced, and it's going to be a little bit earlier in the year than last year. It's going to be like mid-June, like June 16th to 18th or 14th to 16th, something like that. Oh, I'm still playing. I still have a guy, and I'm about to lose it all. Let's see what we know about this. Okay. I tried to pepper so hard. Do I have another guy? I do have another guy. Okay. If I can get that guy. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that either. I peppered your face, you stupid egg. Yeah, it should be Boat Fest info if you go there. I'm going to go buy my ticket tonight. Tickets are $30. It is 3 days of retro gaming fun. It's people who bring computers, bring old systems. Adam brought a Tandy last year. He brought some other systems. Of course, there's a bunch of Amigas. I brought an Apple II and my SX64. It's not very, like that time I literally did pepper that guy. Like, I mean, I hit the pepper button. And it didn't, like, maybe it's if you're moving? I don't know. It's something, there's something weird about it. It's literally just people getting together and having a good time and playing games. 100% I will be driving my van this year, Big Rob's van. We will not be... Oh my gosh, this is bad. I run faster than him, so I ran into him. L. Curtis Boyle was there. He says that he had red, blue 3D glasses. They had a 3D game hooked up running off of the Coco 3, which was super cool to play and check out. In fact, there's some really cool pictures of, I think I took some of L. Curtis Boyle and Jason Warren's. It's literally, it's like, I mean, in a way, like none of us are famous, right? Like we're not famous people. We're just guys like everybody here is. We're all the same. We're all the same. Just some of us are dumb enough to go through and set up OBS and do this, right? But I mean, so it's not that, but it is kind of like going to a convention and like it's like meeting all the people that you see online. It's so much fun, the people the names, the faces behind the screen and stuff. It's just really a good time. And one thing that like, I mean, I don't know about any other hobbies. Like, I don't want to say like a specific hobby, you know what I mean? But like I will say, here's a specific hobby. I, got into, lowered trucks for about 10 minutes. I had a lowered car, and I put a big stereo in it. And I went to a convention kind of thing. Not a convention, like a local car club meeting, right? And went there, and everybody there was just kind of jerky. Like everybody there was just a little bit, kind of off-putting and just kind of like, oh, you only got that? Oh, yeah, well, that's a good start. But, if you had this or that, just kind of like that. And I got to tell you, the best thing about this hobby, not the best thing, but one of the great things about this hobby is that all the people that are in it are all in it for the same reason. Like they all like old games. So when you walk into a room, it's not like you have to find common ground. You have to find things to talk about. It's like they're all talking about the same thing. Everybody likes, there's different flavors, it's like an ice cream convention. Like, yeah, you might like chocolate or vanilla, but we all like ice cream, right? And so it's going in and everybody likes old games and stuff. It's so much fun. It's really fun. It's And the Aaron and Boat, and not just those guys, the Brent, if you watch the Amigos, and their wives, and a lot of the local guys, TSI Matt, like these guys all pitch in and help put on this show. It's literally a small town show that somehow people from all over the country drive to and go to. So you'll be hearing lots of plugs about Boat Fest between now and then. I've been to both. There's been 2 so far. I went to both of them. I was cleaning my room the other day, and which you wouldn't know by looking in here, but I was organizing, let's say, and I found both of my Boat Fest in different drawers. I had both of my Boat Fest name tags, so I guess that's another thing I collect now is Boat Fest name tags. So, yeah, that'll be lots of fun. So anyway, the whole point of this tonight was to try the Commodore version of BurgerTime, that new release. That's really good. It's really, really good. I really enjoyed that, and glad we got to play the arcade version to kind of compare it to, and then that DOS version. I'm glad Adam threw that out because that was surprisingly good. I want to go through this last burger chat here. We got a vote for Fuddruckers. Yeah, I don't know that we have any of those around here anymore. Of course, I put them in the category with Applebee's and Chili's and those kind of places. Like it's a safe. If you're traveling, it's a good place to go. Buck Owen says he liked the cheesecake bites from Sonic. Oh man, yeah, those are they're bad news, because you get them and then you're like, oh, I could eat another round of those and another rounds of those. Adam says they've got a group of slider shops, greens, baits, hunters. I don't know. I haven't heard of any of those. I mean, the only sliders I really know are crystals, which we don't have here. I think they have them in Arkansas, they're almost identical to White Castles, so I like both of those. Culver's, I don't think we have any Culver's down here. My grandma in Chicago loved Culver's, and we would always go eat at Culver's when we went up there to go see her. So, man, literally, I'm going to close this down and I'm going to go get a burger. What burger am I going to get? You know what? I think I have frozen White Castles in the freezer. We don't have the nearest White Castle to me is St. Louis, which is a 7.5 hour drive. That is the nearest White Castle restaurant to me. And there have been times on a weekend where I thought, I might go do it. I might drive to White Castle, spend a day, and go buy some sliders. But they do have them in the freezer section, so we do have some frozen ones in the freezer. So that's what I'm going to do because of Sprite Castle. I'm going to go have a White Castle. So, hey, thanks everybody for jumping on. It was it's always a disaster. I don't know. It's too bad Aaron has patented disaster stream because I feel like I'm starting to earn that title. Things are always breaking around here. It feels like I need to do the Tuesday stream to work out the bugs for the Wednesday stream. So maybe I'll start doing that. If you show up on Tuesdays just to see nothing work, and then on Wednesday we will have more than nothing work. So maybe that's what we'll do. Now I got to go figure out why it looks like I'm on Mars and everything in here is red. So, guys, I'm getting out of here. Thanks everybody for stopping in, and I'll see you guys all soon.